Make way for the player of the month. We got a baller.
The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on. Obviously amped up for tonight's game. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Dunn is out there with Sexton. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward. And it's Joe in at the 2. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Now here's Jackson. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops in for Dunn. That one is no good.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. The shot from the low post is good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Dunn passes to Jackson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Collins a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Collins.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
The pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren with a screen on Dunn. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here's Dunn. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Holmgren.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Stolen by Collins. Markkanen against Hayward. Markkanen passes to Collins. Holmgren with the steal. The shot by Hayward wide open, and there's another one for the Thunder.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Markkanen. He had 15 points last outing. Jackson kicks to Dunn. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Every time he sees the ball go through the bottom of the net, Chris Dunn gains more confidence with his shot.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dunn covering. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holmgren's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Count it.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
And the Thunder with the possession here. 4-point game. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls, and doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Now here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Jackson dishes to Sexton. Can't get it to fall.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Pass to Joe. Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. Holmgren in the corner. From past the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 6. Here's Dunn. The Jazz with another miss. Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz trail by 6. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Right side Jackson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 43 points out last game. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Dunn kicks to Jackson. Outside Sexton. Sexton gets a screen from Jackson. On the wing, Jackson over Hayward. That misses off the backboard.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. Markkanen pulls it in.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Sexton for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
When Colin Sexton likes a look, he takes it, even when it's from range.
To the paint, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Dunn. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here is Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Sexton. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game.
Good concentration by Colin Sexton. There was some contact on that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. George is checked in for Markkanen. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out. Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Back to Holmgren. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Both teams will make substitutions. Four on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Jackson. Jazz trail by 4. Sexton with it. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Horton Tucker finds Jackson. Here's Yurtsevin. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace against George. Wallace outside. Williams has a screen for Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Sexton. Wiggins with the block. And he's able to get it back. And he comes up with the deuce. Jackson's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williams passes to Holmgren. No good on the 3. Utah trailing here. Jackson a screen on Wallace. Outside, Sexton. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Sexton on the wing. Back to Jackson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wiggins kicks to Williams. Passes to Wallace. Can they get it? It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Jackson setting the pick here for Sexton. Williams against Jackson. Horton Tucker, that's good.
The quick release there for Taylor Horton Tucker. I love the consistency.
Wallace against George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak pick.
For Oklahoma's
substitution on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins, knocks down the 3 ball. Wiggins has got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hayward out there with Williams. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
So tenacious on the offensive end. Shea is a problem from the mid-range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for Markkanen. Jackson down low, defended by Holmgren. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Done shot's good.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
The Thunder leading by 11. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Joe. 6 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on Dunn. Hayward passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 8, and Jackson gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Holmgren. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the feed to Sexton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Jackson with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. For 3, Hayward. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. And the Jazz call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And here's Collins after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. And George kicks to Collins. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Thunder leading by 14. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. A pass to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
That's why Hayward is considered a complete basketball player. He certainly can get up for these alley-oops.
Passes it to Jackson. Outside for George. Jackson dishes to Collins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Markkanen, he's checked in for George. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dunn. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Joe. Count it. Joe's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Done against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Jackson. No good, unable to end this run.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Hayward outside. The pass to Williams. To the middle. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Jazz trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oklahoma City has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Sexton against Williams. Pass to Hayward. Dishes it to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Joe. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Here's the teardrop. Holmgren can't hit.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Collins. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Here's Hayward. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thunder lead by 17. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
And it's
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I'm telling you, he's got to be excited about his future, these teams. This guy's unbelievable.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Sexton is out there with Dunn, and it's Jackson in at the 5. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. 17-point game. Kicks it out to Collins. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Hayward, and the rejection by Collins.
The 6'9" John Collins says, no, sir.
Outside, Sexton. Feeds to Jackson. Rebounded by Joe. Joe's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here, a big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous.
Now done after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Here's Jackson. Passes it to Markkanen. Here's Collins. The good-looking shot from the wing. Collins has got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Joe. Hayward kicks to Williams. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Jazz trail by 15. Outdone. 8 points for him. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists in the game. The Thunder have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Outside Williams. Down low. Rebound Utah. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Back to Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. The feed now to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
The fans and this team just love how Holmgren plays the game, going on the attack with a ton of energy.
Now here's Dunn. To the paint. Here's Sexton. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Here's Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Spins. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Williams. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Jazz trail by 19. Out to the right wing. Inside, deflects the pass. Holmgren with the steal. Shot on the wing, and the jumper is good. Joe's got 6.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Jackson. The Thunder making the shot. Shoots over Holmgren. Shot to stop the run. Jackson misses. The Thunder leading by 21. Williams outside. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Here's Dunn. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Williams. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Dunn passes to Jackson. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. That one a little long.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
This is the challenge. Shea can be an all-star if he can consistently hit jump shots.
Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater. Sexton gets a screen from Jackson. Sexton the pass to Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Holmgren. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Now here's Jackson. 14 points for him. Down low. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And good that time. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Dunn looking over the floor. Holmgren with the steal. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Dunn. He's got 10. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A second chance effort. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dunn passes to Jackson. That one falls. 18 points for Mr. Incredible.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
It's Williams high post. Working on Collins. Now here's Holmgren. Guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. Williams attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Dunn gets the screen from Jackson. Dunn dishes to Jackson. Back to Dunn. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 23. Kicks it to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter. And the Jazz call time here. And the Thunder listen. Jazz trail by 18. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Williams at center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Jackson. Outside, Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. Jackson setting the pick here for Porter. He gets that one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Jackson a screen on Wallace. Horton Tucker finds Jackson.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 18. Horton Tucker hits the three-point bomb.
If Taylor Horton Tucker's three-point shot is falling, it will make him truly dangerous.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by George.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Dort wide open. Off target from outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Horton Tucker. To the middle. Jackson kicks to George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Williams, a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan, and he's athletic. And it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Utah.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson down low, working on Williams. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The lead is 15. It's deflected.
Markkanen with the nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's slammed in by Williams. Jazz trail by 17. And George kicks to Jackson. To the paint. And George with the stuff.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Jazz.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Right, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Now, here's George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Jackson. There's the lob to Markkanen. One-on-one fast break. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. 2 points. That one goes. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Williams against Markkanen. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Down low. And the rejection by Jackson. Wallace against Markkanen. Jackson dishes to Markkanen. Outside, George. Jazz passing it around. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And it's now 22 points for Mr. Incredible. The Thunder leading by 17. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Horton Tucker. Second chance shot. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And he gets the bucket.
That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Slim frame, but has the length to finish over or around you.
Jackson a screen on Wallace. Horton Tucker with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Jackson, and stolen by Wallace. And here's the fast break. Here's Williams. Finished off the break.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Jazz trail by 21. Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dunn passes to Jackson. And here's the break. A pull-up. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Now here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Driving to the basket. Yes, that goes in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dunn. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Dunn passes to Jackson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside Williams. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
He hits the second from the line.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now here's Markkanen. To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. From about 19 feet, and Holmgren pulls it down.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And Holmgren is such a talented player, a lengthy, wily big man who's still growing into his frame.
Down against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Pushing the action, getting others involved, He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now, here's Dunn, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dunn. And it's Wiggins missing. Jazz have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Drawing fouls, something Chris Dunn did a great job of in college. Nice to see him doing it at the pro level.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Still growing as a true league guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
Now, here's Sexton. Jackson a screen on Wallace. Here's Sexton. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Sexton against Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Sexton. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Dunn. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Jackson, that's good.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Wallace with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that one, good. Holmgren's got 11 points in the quarter.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Right side, Markkanen. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Holmgren with a screen on Sexton. To the inside. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wallace. Holmgren's got 38 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chet Holmgren.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Here's Jackson, and Holmgren pulls it down. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Dort. Holmgren in the post. Guarded by Jackson. And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.